So let's begin with the quick question. How many browser tabs do you have open right now on your phone or laptop? 10, 20, 43? Another question. How many different thoughts have run through your mind in the last 5 minutes? Your pending assignment, that argument with your friend, what to make for breakfast, whether you replied to that message, the EMI payment, your cousin's wedding shopping, that thing your boss said yesterday, your exam next week, the plumber who still hasn't come. Welcome to the mental traffic jam that most of us live in daily. Your mind right now probably resembles Mumbai traffic during rush hour. Honking, crowded, going nowhere fast. And today, you're talking about something that might sound counterintuitive in a do more, be more, have more culture. Mental clarity through minimalism. Yes, let me paint you a picture. A teenage girl in Pune wakes up to 47 Instagram notifications, 12 WhatsApp group messages, including the good morning forwards from relatives, homework pending in three subjects, college application deadlines, and her mother asking if she's decided between engineering or medicine. And before she's even brushed her teeth, her brain is already running a marathon. A 32-year-old professional in Delhi opens his laptop to work on one important presentation. But he's also got Slack pinging, emails flooding in, a YouTube video playing in the background for focus music, of course, and three different projects in his mind, weekend plans to analyze, and his wife's text about grocery shopping. 2 hours later, the presentation, oh, still on slide one. Sounds familiar? Now, here's the truth we don't talk about enough. Mental clutter stems from overthinking, multitasking, and overstimulation. I'm sure the ladies out here, they are great at multitasking. And in 2025 India, we are living in the Olympics of all three: overthinking, multitasking, and overstimulation. We've confused being busy with being productive. We have mistaken having many options for having clarity. We have turned multitasking into a badge of honor when research clearly shows that human brain doesn't actually multitask. It just switches rapidly between tasks, exhausting itself in the process. So think of mental clutter like fog or a windshield. When you're driving and the glass is foggy, what do? You don't accelerate and hope for the best. You don't add more destinations to your GPS. You stop, you clear the windshield, and then you can see the road ahead. So, mental clarity, true minimalism, is exactly that. So, clearing the fog so you can actually see where you are going. And let's clear one massive misconception right now. Minimalism is not emptiness. It's not about becoming a monk or giving up your ambitions or living with three white t shirts. Minimalism is clarity, it's intentional focus, it's choosing quality over quantity. In your possessions, yes, but more importantly, in your thoughts and attention. Our brains are magnificent, but they weren't designed for the information avalanche we face today. Think about it. Teenagers are juggling school, tuition, board exams, entrance coaching, Instagram, gaming, family expectations, friend drama, and trying to figure out their entire future all at once. And working adults like you, managing jobs, homes, children, aging parents, finances, health, relationships, and somewhere in there, trying to find themselves. Every notification is an input. Every WhatsApp group is an input. Every I should thought is an input. Every unsaid conversation replaying in your mind is an input. Your mental RAM is full. No wonder you can't think straight. Here's a radical idea. What if you could do less and achieve more? Isn't it? It'll be really amazing. Doing less, achieving more. So, one student stops trying to study five subjects simultaneously and focuses deeply on one at a time. Suddenly, retention improves and panic decreases. One professional closes all tabs except the one he's working on, puts his phone in another room for 90 minutes, finishes his task that's been pending for days. One parent stops trying to be perfect at everything and focuses on being fully present for dinner time. The family connection deepens. One clear thought is more powerful than 100 scattered ones. A laser beam focused can cut through steel. The same light, scattered, barely illuminates a room. So, how do we actually practice mental minimalism? So, reduce your inputs, like fewer browser tabs open. So, if you have 17 tabs, you're not researching, you are procrastinating. Fewer apps sending you notifications. Do you really need to know the instant someone likes your photo from 3 years ago? Or fewer WhatsApp groups? That school friends group where nobody's spoken in 3 months? Leave it. Fewer mental loops? That thing you're overthinking. Either decide on it or consciously table it for later. So simplify your to do list. So instead of a list with 23 items that make you anxious just looking at it, identify the one most important thing for today. Do that first. Everything else is secondary. And some of you would remember we actually worked on to do list some time back. A teenager's overwhelming list might have study, chemistry, complete math work, reply to college emails, call friend, clean room, plan project, research internships. Oh, the one thing? Perhaps it's that college application deadline tomorrow. An adult's list might have 15 errands, work tasks, household items. But the one thing? Maybe it's that difficult conversation you've been avoiding or finishing that critical work deliverable. So the pauses matter as much as the action. Your mind needs breathing room. That might mean a 10-minute walk without your phone, sitting with chai without scrolling, one complete breath before checking notifications, or saying no to something that doesn't align with your priorities. And you know what is the beautiful truth? When you declutter your mind, something remarkable happens. Not immediately, because it isn't magic, but gradually. Your decisions become clearer, your creativity resurfaces, your stress decreases. You're more present with people you love. You actually finish things instead of perpetually half doing everything. Mental minimalism isn't about doing nothing, it's about doing what matters with your full self present. So, okay, let's do an exercise right now. Take out something to write on, your phone, a piece of paper, or whatever you have. So, I want you to write down three mental clutters you are currently carrying. Now, this could be unnecessary worries, that is, things you can't control anyway, tasks you keep postponing but don't actually need to do, conversations you keep replaying that serves no purpose, decisions you are overthinking, or information you are consuming that doesn't add value. So it can be anything. It can be more. I'm just giving you a few examples. You have to write only three. And be honest. These are just for you, right? And now look at your list. Cross out one, just one, that doesn't serve your current goals. Maybe it's worrying about what someone said months ago. Maybe it's that project you keep telling yourself you should do, but deep down, no, isn't aligned with where you are heading. Or maybe it's that mental loop about whether you made the right choice about something that's already done. Cross it out, release it, and give yourself permission to let it go. And now look at the remaining two. Revisit them with calm, focused attention, not panicked attention, calm attention. Can you address one today? Can you schedule time for the other? Or can you consciously decide to set it aside until you have mental space for it? And here's what I want you to remember: clutter in your mind is like fog on a windshield. Clear it, and the road becomes visible. You don't need more time. You don't need more energy. You don't need to be superhuman. You need clarity, and clarity comes from choosing less so you can focus more. The path forward isn't about adding more to your life, it's about clearing away what doesn't belong. So, what truly matters can finally breathe. Start today. Choose one thing, do it fully, and let the rest wait. So, your mind will thank you for this. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank
joining
you.
us today.
Thank you,
Thank
Kapil.
you.